Okay. So hello everyone. Welcome to the channel. I moved my webcam box. Just one sec. I'm gonna lock it because I noticed when I watched my recordings yesterday, or the recording of my previous stream. When I watched it, I noticed that my face was covering the dialogue box. So yeah, one sec. Actually, I'm gonna move it again because this, this part is where the item, where the inventory is. So wait, okay, let's try it. Load game. So I finished the game yesterday, by getting Oscar the robot or the automaton to operate the train. So I'm in a different
Where are we, Oscar?
city now.
At the halls of residence of Barockstadt University.
Oh,
And
shit.
do we really have to stop here?
The situation is incompatible with the pursuit of our journey.
What are you waiting for then? Wind them up, find a way. There must be some sort of train winding thing just laying around in this weirdo station.
I have seen nothing that fits that description, Kate Walker.
I guess we'd better find out then.
I do not like this station. The atmospheric humidity is detrimental to my sophisticated wheel workings. I will wait for you inside the train.
Okay, so I just told stupid little. I'm just gonna hold on to this cable so that it doesn't get disconnected. It's so irritating. Or maybe I should have gotten a glass so that I can drink the soda in the glass instead. It would require me to move less. Okay, one more time. I'm just gonna
Where are we
skip
at?
At
And
the
this point, I
dialogue.
have seen.
I guess we.
I do not like this.
And to think that when I first became a lawyer, I was worried I'd get stuck behind a desk.
Is something wrong, Kate Walker? Is the restaurant car service not to your liking?
Don't worry, Oscar. Everything's just hunky dory. And you are just hunky dory too. Oscar, we have a serious problem. How can we carry on our journey if this train doesn't want to budge? What are our options?
Every clock has its key, Kate Walker. Keep looking.
Well, I hope you're right. I'm gonna go see what I can find. Oscar, there's no way you could help me find a way to wind the train back up again?
Rust awaits my every movement if I leave this train, Kate Walker. And what would you do with a rusty engine driver?
Not a lot, I suppose. Oscar, I think that Hans Vorarlberg once stayed in this town after he left Valadilen. Maybe this wasn't a chance stopover after all.
Nothing is left to chance in a railroad network.
You agree with me then?
We have no concrete proof to support your hypothesis. The train stopped because the clockwork mechanism is unwound. That is the only concrete evidence we have, Kate Walker.
I was just hoping for a little imagination on your part, Oscar.
No, Kate Walker. I am only an automaton, Kate Walker.
This train might be a wonder of technology, but the engine's limited autonomy is a liability. You got to admit that.
I am afraid I refuse to entertain this consideration.
Oscar?
In a while.
I don't need that for the time being. No point weighing myself down.
So, am I never going to need anything from my luggage? Is it just there for decoration? Barockstadt. Let's explore it now, I guess. Let's go right first. Amy, why can't you just like shoo them away so you can go up there? I'm not really complaining, and I know it's just like it's just part of the game, some game mechanics, but it's just funny if you think about it. Okay, let's go to the right first. I think that's the exit. Oh wait, I mean, this looks like an exit too. Yeah, this doesn't look like it goes to the city, so I'll explore it first.
like the winding machine I used in the Valadilen station. I've got to find a way of getting the train up here.
There's something really nostalgic about um wait, no, not there. Why won't you go there? What the fuck?
Kate Walker! Kate Walker! Come over here, please!
Wait,
I have something to say to you!
what was I saying earlier? Yeah, there's something nostalgic about playing this type of game and the graphics like is this PS2 or PS1 level of graphics?
Yes, Oscar, what is it?
A message has arrived for you.
A message?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university. They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now. Sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
Okay. Looks like this is the proper exit. So I'll just go here and check out the upper left path. This one. Not upper left, just the left path.
Can't go that way.
Okay, so door here, the birds there, and the large gate where I can wind up the train. So I'm just trying to make mental notes of the things that I need to go back to. Oh, hey, what's up? Welcome to the channel, Diggs BTW7.
Hello.
You're on my train, I see.
Yes, I've come from Valadilen.
It's been a long time since I've seen a train here. Students, did you bring students with you?
No, I traveled alone. Well, almost alone.
I remember around the start of fall, trains would bring kids from all around the world. Study zoology, botany, all that stuff. This is a great university.
And it isn't still great today, then?
Today,
Have you been the station master of Barrelstadt for a long time?
Barkstadt.
I've never had another job. Now, you tell me, are you in charge of this train?
No.
So what's your thing here? Come here to do some bookworming over at the university?
Well, sort of. I'm always looking for new information.
And you don't seem to know a lot. And about that train, it's going to get in the way if you leave it there, that's for sure.
In fact, I'm a lawyer and I'm conducting a pretty unusual investigation.
Investigation? Hey, I'm just a station master. I don't know too much about anything.
Well, you never know. Anybody could...
Nobody actually tells me anything.
I won't disturb you any longer.
Welcome to Barrowstadt.
The background sounds are too loud. Even if I've already like set it to the lowest possible, if I set it any lower, it's gonna be almost mute. But there's no way to maybe that's a little better. But I think the dialogue, the voice acting is also gonna be yeah, it's gonna be very minimal. Also, almost no sound. I like hearing the voice acting, so
I'm sorry to disturb...
One guy.
I feel like I've lost my way a little here.
Hey, anything I can do, miss, you just let me know.
The name Hans Vorarlberg doesn't mean anything to you by chance, does it?
Oh, do you really think I'd remember one little name from the thousands that pass through this station?
I'm sorry to junk up your station like this, but the spring mechanism on my train needs winding.
Spring operated locomotive.
Yeah, and an impractical thing, too.
Now, I'm over the hill. And someone has to take care of the birds, after all.
All these birds in a station. It's amazing.
No ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of the prestigious University of Barrowstadt Ornithological Collection. For years, this is the area has housed some of the most fantastic species from all over the world. And I know exactly where to stay. Not much responsibility. And no attached.
I can well believe you.
And you know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony. And one day some explorer introduced a couple of cuckoos from the Amazon. Whoa!
Wasn't a good idea?
A nightmare! You know, cuckoos lay their eggs in the nests of other species, right? Now, what's more, they also push them.
I see what you mean. That's one tricky bird.
The faculty declared the bird a protected species. If it wasn't for our mechanical eagle,
You haven't
a wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted in the air. It passes through, swoops down to collect parasite eggs. But that eagle get out of order.
Why not?
I can't climb up the gangway. So fell off it several months back and still have a pain in my spine. Not too
You poor soul.
worst thing is, cuckoo eggs piling up on the
You don't know where I might find equipment to wind up my
Excuse
train
me.
springs, do you?
Not in this station, that's for sure. As I would know. You might want to try near the wall. So,
No. I mean, I don't know, actually. One or two...
it's just, if you stay here too long, I might get in trouble. The train should stop then. Again, it's a rule.
Maybe you could take me up to this wall? If there were two of us, we could find what I...
Miss, believe me, I have strict rules. You know, I have to man the station.
I won't disturb you.
Welcome to...
Okay. So, I think I've explored the entire station now, so I can... It's time to leave. Wait, actually, I haven't been to this part yet, to the... Okay, go here, Kate. Oh, much quieter. It's better. I can also exit here. Hmm. Let's talk to these guys.
Hey there!
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say, hello, young lady. You want to talk to us? My name is Kate Walker, and I'm a lawyer. I'm in charge of this train. This situation is really very new to me. Lawyer, good job. Earn lot of money. A lot? A lot? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I can't really complain, I guess. There's worse. Lawyer always ask a lot of money. Can we change the subject, please? I really don't want to go down this road. I have a little problem with my train. It's kind of broken. I've absolutely got to get it out of the station.
I'm just gonna skip the dialogue once I'm done reading it.
Lock closed. Barge. But if the locks were open?
Por qué no? More money for that skirt.
It's possible. My husband say we help you if you
Is,
give
is
money.
that Dutch or something
Right.
close to Dutch?
And how much do you want?
Chiquante.
He wants $150.
She quanted, that doesn't sound...
$150? I don't have that much.
Sounds like
No money, no barge. Let
a
me
mix.
offer you 75. Nay, $125. Out of the question. $100 and not a dime more. Correct. You have barge for what? Great. Now, don't move. I'll be back. You must really get to see the countryside. We're not. I'm looking for a funny little man who is supposed to live in Syberia.
Shifraga come to Syberia.
Syberia? No. Too cold.
Train.
I hope my train is...
It's okay. Motorboat, erste Klasse.
First
My
class.
husband say correct. I mean, we're not exactly very far from the winding machine, are we? It's done. Put train in back. Have you gone down to take a look around the station yet? It's amazing.
Mais tu moigir? Ja. Ja, mit plaisir.
We no leave book. It's not very polite of you to take advantage of my predicament. We could have done favors for each...
Faber, alles mit not full. Money, ja, muy full.
Excuse, my husband say need money for leave. $100 not lot for fancy lady. How would you know a fancy lady? Are you from Bergstadt? Yes. So you're like me. Birds just passing through. I'm stuck here.
Kleine Puschereisen mit uns, no?
What did he say? Train kaput. No luck for you. I'll leave you to.
Dos.
Okay, so she's actually something. Well, I wouldn't say very fancy, but she's a bit posh. Like she wouldn't pick up an ore that is wet that was just submerged in water. And one of her friends from the office called, and they were like talking about like shops in New York where like her friend was talking about discounts that she got from a store sale. Mm, Gesellschaft der Ostschleusen. Ostschleusen, yeah. Werkstätte, Schleusen. Okay, so there's a panel here with numbers,
I need a.
but I need a key. Wenn Probleme an folgende Nummer telefonieren. Have a problem? Call this number, I guess. 2766 6742. 2766 6742. Hey, Diggs, I'm just gonna type this in. Wait, 2766 6742. 2766 6742. Diggs, I just typed this number into the chat so I won't forget it. But I'm going to use it right away. So 2766 6742.
Welcome to the East Block Control Center. To start, press the number sign. If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the Morlock lock, press 2. If you are using the Koningpass lock, press 3.
Kuning
If you
pass
are
now.
using the Barrackstock lock, press 4.
4.
To return to the last command, press the number sign.
I can't believe that
If you want to
they're
raise the water
making me
level,
go
press
through customer
1.
service
If
in
you
a
want to
game.
lower the water level, press 2. To return to the last command, press the number sign. You want to lower the water level in the Barrackstock lock? To confirm your choice, press star. To return to the previous command, press the number sign.
Wait, I coughed. I didn't see. Fail.
Your combination number is not valid. If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you
Also press 4.
If you want to raise the water level, press 1.
Lower the water level.
You want to lower the water level in the Barrackstock lock?
Yes.
To confirm your choice, press star.
Okay, press star.
Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently on holiday and no replacement is available. We will reply to your request within 48 hours. In case of an emergency, please operate the lock system manually. We apologize for delays to our service.
It's a problem with automated systems. They don't really get to the point. But it's like a very realistic customer service. You go through all of the number options and you wind up with nothing. Oh, wait. I have to check a few things.
That looks broken.
Probably there's probably going to be a point in the story where I need to lower the level or increase it, and that's the only time probably where I'll get an answer from the technician or whoever. So this is the main entrance exit. I think this goes to the town proper, so I'll explore over here first. I think this is the first game that's like asked me to call customer service. Um, I think this leads to the boat, I think. Or was it inside? Oh no, I don't think so. Yeah, it's here. So I'll just go to the town. It's actually not a town. It's just a university building, I think. Wait, go back. Inspect this.
This thing's jammed.
I need to balance to level this, probably, so I can turn the wheel, the handle.
This
I don't know. I'll figure it out later when I get more items. So, okay, let's talk to this guy.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, doll. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me. Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, doll. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy.
500. Let's check out this. Is this a mammoth? It looks like it. I can't inspect it or anything, so left, right, and then down. Let's go to the left first. Wait, no. I'll check this door first. Excuse me. I think this is where I need to go. Might as well just talk to them now.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to, and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station.
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
You don't
Trains
really
should
need
first
rules
stop,
for
then
that.
subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train that...
How very quaint. You mean it's
You are causing a
I am very hopeful that
the
wall? Miss, that will...
especially for
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice.
it protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts.
I don't have any choice.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's an...
Thus, your train will indeed.
And consequently cease to...
I haven't introduced myself.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953.
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss. It was Bill Walker, sat the June 68 exams. The
Pure incitement. It was scandalous. Sadly, we have seen worse since. Young people lack all respect of traditional values.
tradition, young lady. One must always uphold tradition.
It depends on the tradition. I mean, if it's just clothes, you're just being too anal.
I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kate Walker,
Walker.
Pure.
Oh, wait,
Here we are.
All right.
Thank you.
and thank.
no. I clicked the cancel button too much.
Gentlemen,
A little...
They are
Nor
So,
can you possibly...
Miss, your insistence.
we cannot constantly be at your
If you don't mind, could...
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean...
Ah, one of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking...
Idealistic? I'll grant you that. But bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them either. Paleontology.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate. The boy was a little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown great indulgence towards him.
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after...
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visitor.
No, not at all. I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still...
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left.
The poor soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know.
Ah, this establishment was never quite...
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that...
Gentlemen, let's...
Excuse me.
Miss, we find ourselves terribly...
Indeed, the situation is...
A train should first stop.
That idea of the station aviary is
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books. Observation of living matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from faraway, exotic countries, especially for our university, by the world's most intrepid explorers.
Do you remember Alexander Valenbois?
Absolutely. His gift produced some very...
A poison chalice, indeed.
Oh, yes, it...
Some sailors have agreed to tow the train, but I don't have enough money to pay them. I could work for the money.
Please wait, miss. We have certain...
That is right. We must confibulate between ourselves.
I hope that we are not...
Why not?
If it helps us...
My word, that is...
What do you have in...
When you arrived here, you must have...
A unique piece of mechanical
Why, yes, we have very moving memories of its melodies. We're prepared...
With pleasure.
Unfortunately, my dear, time and rust have taken their toll on this university, and our auto...
To tell you the truth, there are a number of complex mechanisms here in Barakstadt.
Your train, however, is an extremely ingenious invention, so you should be no stranger to complex mechanisms, should you? We are...
I hope that I can show myself worth...
Well, my dear colleagues, one more...
Okay.
Here we are, busy
Already?
Thank you for a charming visit.
And thank you.
I mean, this is 2002. And this is like a university town, so... shouldn't there be ATMs here? You can just withdraw money. Withdraw money. Well, what's in here? Oh, it's a library. Library, blah blah blah. Natura non facit saltus.
Excuse me. Can I disturb...
No.
You could be a little bit...
Keep quiet, in case you haven't noted.
What happens if I pester him?
Can I just...
No.
You could be...
Keep...
Okay, it's just the same dialogue. The Illustrated Dictionary of Plants and Mushrooms. The Friends of Barokstadt University Naturalist Society. Prefaced by Professor Cornelius Pons. Barokstadt University Natural Sciences Department. It's hard to read. The Yangala cola. Yangala is a mushroom without stem that has a chewy texture. It is a member of the polypore, I think it's polypore or polypose family, and grows exclusively on the trunks of certain trees of the Amazonian jungle. While it is edible when young, the Yangala cola has a woody texture and insipid flavor and offers no great culinary appeal. Native Amazonian tribes, however, are very attached to the mushroom. Why they are so fond of the fungus has taken extensive scientific research to elucidate. Biologists have reached the conclusion that the Yangala cola contains a special substance that is unique to the mushroom. The substance significantly affects vision and enhances its acuteness enormously. So it's like Coke, or does Coke do that? Or is it just like magic mushrooms? I've only ever tried weed, but and weed doesn't really significantly affect vision and enhance acuteness enormously. Just go on like a trip. Amazonian Indian hunters discovered this effect and started using it centuries ago. The Yangala cola is dried and ground to a powder and consumed before the hunt commences. Okay, so they're using it like as an performance enhancing drug. Its effect is instantaneous, and the penetration of the hunter's vision increases extraordinarily. The hunter is then able to aim and hit targets concealed behind thick undergrowth, even over great distances. God, this is hard to read. Are there any other books? Nope. Okay, I guess I'll leave now. Yeah, let's check out the right side. Professor, let's talk.
Excuse me. Sir? Please.
Yes, what is it? I'm not deaf, you know.
I'm blind,
I
not
am sorry
deaf.
to disturb you in your work, sir, but...
This young Mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years old. What do you mean? You don't know? Oh,
To tell you the truth, I don't know very much about mammoths, and I'm not here as a student. In fact, I'm a lawyer.
it's all right. Nobody is perfect. All the same, the study of...
I'm sure it is, but I'm sorry to say my current mission is totally monopolizing my time.
Ah, that's what they all say. But anyway, let me present myself. I am Cornelius Ponce, Emeritus Professor
Oh,
and Lecturer
he's
at
the
the
one
University
who
of Barrockstadt.
wrote the book about
I'm
the
proud to say that I'm head
mushrooms.
of the Department of Paleozoology at our university.
Kate Walker. I'll leave.
Sorry.
Cornelius Pons. He's the author, right? Yeah. Ah, no, he's not the author. Just he just wrote the preface. Brief. Did I pronounce this correctly? It's preface, right? Not brief. Preface. Preface.
Do Professor.
What is it you...
Help.
I feel I've lost my way a little here.
Oh, my dear child, you've chosen your moment. I'm...
It's a lecture.
Oh, yes and no. More specifically, it is about...
To tell you the truth, I'm looking for Mr. Hans Vorarlberg. He's the sole heir of a very unusual factory. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory.
Syberia.
Said what?
You mentioned a name.
Vorarlberg.
Hans Vorarlberg. How could I forget him? Such an extraordinary fellow. So inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths, you know, and we bonded over this passion. Without it, I confess, I would have had little to do with an odd, ageless retard like Hans. At the time, we were both students.
Still using the R
Well,
word
sort of,
here.
put it this way. Hans had special permission to attend paleontology lectures. You see, he didn't really have the necessary qualifications. In exchange, Hans did a few odd jobs around the university.
Your Hans Vorarlberg sounds uncannily like the one I'm looking for.
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above all questions of money and business. Just to imagine him running a factory, perish the thought.
Can you tell me a little bit more about him?
He was always a mystery to me. He never said very much, and never quite seemed to grasp what you said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions. His inventions, I admit, have been much appreciated by the university. The few times we really did talk, it was about his...
A dog?
Yes. He kept talking about it. One day he described it to me. A sort of children's toy. A miniature mammoth mounted by a mout. It appears he found it in a cave not far from his home. The event all sounds very dramatic.
What do you mean?
To my knowledge, there was only one tribe who made figurines featuring a mout, and that tribe is the Yukols. They live in the farthest reaches of Syberia, and for them, the dolls constituted a sacred object, illustrating one of their central legends, how such a doll made the journey from the frozen Siberian north to a cave.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe making it up? You said yourself he didn't seem to have all his mental facilities intact.
No,
You
that's
found the
impossible.
mammoth doll. What
Hans
are you
couldn't
talking
invent a
about?
story like that. The doll is a sacred part of the Syberia legend. He described it to me in exact detail. Syberia itself is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very fond of pursuing.
Arriving in Barrockstadt is an amazing...
You came by...
Yes, in a kind of clockwork train with a spring mechanism that winds...
You mean you drive a train? Young...
Oh, no, I'm not the engineer. The train's engineer is actually an automaton.
A clockwork train, driven by an automaton. I once knew a man long ago who could have invented such a train. It was he who designed the bandstand in the main square.
There's also almost a child.
To think that he was even capable of creating such a gadget.
Definitely
He was
halted
astounding, a true genius. But oddly, at the same time, he was also...
Age of 10, can
almost
you
a-
believe that?
Yes. My train stopped in a peculiar aviary. It's very...
Ornithology is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes.
Sure,
but then
species
birds
breeding there.
Are there?
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits. Let's see now, the Amazon cuckoo.
The Amazon?
I'm sorry, my dear, but one cannot learn everything in a lifetime. Specialization.
Thank you very Professor, how do I say this? You see, I didn't think I'd need a lot of money when I set out. And it turns...
My dear, it would be a pleasure, but you see, I barely have enough myself to cover my meager expenditure on...
Sorry.
However, if we look at the example of Hans, it is true that our university always rewards...
Please do excuse my persistence, Professor.
How
But
much
did Hans Vorarlberg
Valet
ever talk
Delane.
about his childhood? About Valet
Valet
Delane?
Delane,
And... Pity.
When I think of Hans, I'm always reminded of a mysterious mammoth doll he would talk about so often.
I'll leave you...
Sorry?
So do I need to go back to the library and
No point. It's...
find the book about birds? Wait, later. I think I can go up these stairs. I'll probably watch something here later. Can't I talk to this person? No. Nope.
No point.
So I need to finish, I need to fix the bandstand. And then get paid by the professors, and then move the barge. I think this is the library. Library. It's very easy to leave out the first R, library. Or it just sounds like it. But I'm pronouncing it, or at least I'm trying to every time. Can you help?
Excuse... Can I...
No.
You keep...
Still no. Mhm. Oh, there's someone else here now. Is this the guy from outside?
Hello.
Shh! Don't talk so loud.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry, but I was wondering if you could help me.
Can't you see?
What are you looking...
None of your business. Now, if you don't mind, I am.
Professor Pond?
Would you mind working out?
Hello.
Shh!
I'm...
Can't.
What?
No.
Professor...
Would you mind?
Okay, let's try talking. Oh, wait, there's a door here. I didn't notice.
Do excuse, Professor.
What is it?
What would you say about seeing Hans Vorarlberg again? After all, you could come with.
Young lady, you are very kind.
Please do excuse my persistence.
When I...
I'll leave you in.
Sorry?
No point. It's locked.
Uh, wait, I got a call.
Hello?
So, you got him then?
Ah, it's you, Mr. Marson. Good day.
I'll feel a whole lot better when this whole business is over and the sales contract is signed. Where the hell are you?
I'm in Barkstadt.
What? What in God's name are you doing there?
It's a magnificent university town. It would appear Hans Vorarlberg once passed by here several years ago.
So if he isn't there anymore, then there's no point hanging around.
I hear what you're saying, sir. But I have good reason to believe that Hans Vorarlberg is still
Excuse me.
alive. For the time being, I'm trying to gather extra information from people who have known him.
What's your next destination?
I'm not exactly sure yet.
Doesn't sound like you know too much, Kate.
I just need a bit of time, Mr. Marson.
Yeah, well, time is what you ain't got. Keep me posted.
Why don't you try investigating? But yeah, can't really say that to your boss or you'll get fired.
Hello.
Hey,
Just
hey,
let.
I think I need to find an egg. Uh, I'll talk to the station master. Maybe he has some new information. I think he's over here. Wait, I didn't notice this. Book. Hook, hook. Where do I need a hook?
I'm sorry to dis-
What can I do for you?
I feel like
Hey,
I feel like
hey.
I've just been to see the rectors, and they told me to get...
I thought they said rules are
Where
rules,
do I
and you
get
gotta stick.
Absolutely.
Well,
But it's like I say, this...
your locomotive's engine might not work.
It's a possibility, I suppose.
Nothing. Anyway, miss, you
Okay, so maybe I need some hook, some strong rope or thick cable, and maybe that's what I'll attach to the train and pull it with the barge. I don't know yet.
I won't disturb...
welcome.
And let's talk to Oscar, see if he has something to say.
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate.
The university authorities want us to move the train out of their...
They have a point, Kate Walker. However, our train is unique, and it's clock.
Hey, that's not...
The problem is also beyond my...
Whatever. Oscar?
Russ,
Oscar?
in a while.
Okay, I'm thinking of what I can do right now. I can't go back to the barge because I don't have the money yet. But I'll check it out in case there's something on the ground that I didn't notice, like the one with the station master. There's nothing. I'll check out the panel, the console over here. Mhm. There's nothing I can interact with aside from that part with the golden egg. Is the professor still here? Yes. Da, da, da. The only place I can think of is the library. Wait, oh no, never mind. I thought I can get one of these like eggs. You're still here.
Hello.
Shh!
I'm sorry.
Can't you?
What do you look...
None of your business. Now, if you don't mind,
Professor
would you mind?
Ah, no, never mind. I think he might be looking for this book. No. Yeah, well, it was worth a try. Don't you need this book? Oh wait, there's something here. Isn't species supposed to be always plural? I mean, this subspecies, right? Anyway, the red Amazon cuckoo, Cuculus rosso. I think rosso is Italian for a uh, red in Italian, like, right? Am I correct? Again, anyway, I'm losing focus. Subspecies of the common Cuculus can canuis canuis. Is this an E or I and then S? Anyway, it's endemic in the Amazon forest and is one of the region's most brightly colored species. The male's plumage is a bright vermilion, while the female's is a little more cis- ra- russet and neutral. Habitat the red capone inhabits the more isolated and denser areas of the Amazon forest. It is reliant on the thick upper foliage of the rainforest of its slow, lonely existence. Explorer may nevertheless have an excellent view of the bird when the animal ventures to lower branches in the search of forest Sauvignon grapes. The wild vines provide the bird with the majority of its food. The coconuts prepare marshmallow. Go, gorge itself on this fruit to the point of drunkenness, rendering it an easy prey for any jungle bird or even bee. Okay, so I need to find some grapes and feed it to those birds near the ladder. The red Amazon cuckoo delegates the task of so basically the Amazon cuckoos are deadbeat parents. Female cuckoo scatters and start and look for her next location just moments. Owners are absent today, generally in the afternoon. After laying an egg and herself to nest, the female will remove one of those eggs and just eat it later. Okay, so that's savage. You let others take care of your baby and you even like take one from the host family. The cuckoo's egg generally hatches before the eggs of its adopted brother. The chick will instinctively edge the other eggs from the nest. So even the child Amazon cuckoo is an asshole. The young cuckoo grows fast sometimes. Mimics the host egg in certain ways. Not perfectly visible enough for the future. The red cuckoo style of the grape could sadly prove fatal for the species in the medium term. European settlers have tried to cultivate the grape on the Amazonian oceans and estimated damage cycles. We would call in vet inveterate looting. Have declared all out war on the birds. So we fear that the cuckoo will be on the losing side. The red cuckoo is relatively well in captivity. Scientists say their own reservation of the species and is ready to become partially invasive whenever conditions are favorable to it, to the detriment of others. Rarer to other to the detriment of other rarer species. Heads of the Barokstad aviary have therefore undertaken a policy of birth control intended to balance out nature's imperfections in this artificial environment. The forest Sauvignon grape. Very rare to find Sauvignon grape in the wild. The species has been decimated by a terrible equatorial phylloxera, excuse me, epidemic. However, in Europe, successful cultivation of plants pride of the botany collections largely contributed to the. So does that mean I need to find the? I need to go to the botany department? Maybe it's one of the locked doors? Who wrote the book? Alexander Balemba. So no, it's not. And yeah, the professor said he's not into like um or ornithology. That's the study of birds, right? Hmm. Mm. Hmm. Just gonna check if I can talk to the Three Stooges and see if they can direct me to the
Gentlemen,
botany department.
forgive me for disturbing.
A little problem, a little problem.
They are kept to oneself.
Nor trade.
You wouldn't know if there is any Forest Sauvignon here in Barkstadt, would you?
Absolutely.
When he says absolutely, he means, of course, absolutely none.
What we mean, of course, is that we are absolutely positive there is no Forest Sauvignon here in Barkstadt.
Really? Are you sure? Because I read in a book that Barkstadt possesses a number of plants. I wouldn't mind getting a hold of some if possible.
Out of the question, miss.
The assistant rector means to say that our priority is for you to remove your train from our station. Your research will have to wait until your next stop.
Yes, that's right. Your train must leave the station immediately, so please refrain from wasting our time in needless visitations.
Don't forget the regulations, miss. Don't forget them. Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. And quickly.
Testing. Mic test. Mic test. Mic test. Hmm. Hello. Okay. I'm just double checking if my audio is working on the stream. So yeah, everything looks good. Um.
Here we are.
All right.
Thank
And
Let's ask Professor Pons. Maybe he'll be a bit more helpful. Hey, Prof. Do you know anything about how I can score some grapes?
do excuse me,
Some magic
Professor.
grapes?
Sorry to disturb you again.
What is it you want to know?
If I were to say,
Oh, let's see. Sauvignon.
we are talking about the same plant then. It is a very rare shrub with small, juicy fruits.
Amazon Sauvignon plants here? No. No, I don't think there are any. Highly implausible.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll leave you in peace.
Sorry?
Thanks, Prof. That was actually helpful. So I need to go back to the station master. God, I really wish that there was some quick travel feature. It would seriously cut down uh the playtime. But you're playing this game more for the story anyway, so but I guess people will also complain that it's too short. So
I'm sorry to
What?
Where might I find some forest Sauvignon?
No place around here, that's for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. That stuff.
You know, for someone who knows nothing about the plant,
Oh, Amazon, Peru, Papua.
wait, don't go. You know what? I don't think he was being totally straight with me.
my lips are getting dry. Okay, so where did he go? I'll check this area first, and if he's not here, I'll check the. Excuse me. I'll check the path that leads to the large gate. But yeah, the station master isn't here. Doesn't look like he's here also. Hmm. He's not here at all. So where else could he be?
Excuse me.
Can't you see I am?
No.
I am. Very busy indeed.
The sailors on the barge reckon they could help me tow my train out of here.
Miss, really, I'm surprised.
Right. I need cash. I need it to get my train out of your station because my train is getting in your way, disturbing your
Look, lady, I'm only a station master. I got...
I'm looking for a kind of little juicy berry.
Look, lady, the station doesn't have any Sauvignon berries. Not
Funny you should mention it. That's
Sauvignon, raspberry, red currants. They're all the same to me. And we don't grow none of them here.
But you see, I have just read a very interesting book, which says that the rare Sauvignon...
Oh, if it's in a book, then... Don't believe everything you read.
I don't know why.
What do you mean? I don't know. How should I know where to find your stupid grade? Go ask your professor, what's his name, Pons, the paleontologist.
But you're the master of this station, so you should know better than anyone.
Nobody tells me anything. I don't know. Go see the old guy with the fossil.
Okay, so now they're pointing to each other.
I won't disturb you.
Welcome to...
It's...
Can't you see?
The same...
Look.
I won't disturb...
Look.
Excuse...
Can't you...
I'm looking for...
Look.
Funny. But I won't disturb...
Look.
Excuse me. I guess I'm going back to Professor Pons then. That's actually a cool name, Professor Pons. Getting a bit sleepy. But yeah, I'll try to take it as far as I can go. to the professor.
Do excuse, Professor. Sorry,
What is it you want?
you wouldn't know where the
Why do you think?
I read about it in a book.
Try going to see the station.
It's actually he who sent me to you. I thought it a little strange, but he definitely said ask the paleontologist. You're the only one here, aren't you?
Yes, yes, indeed. What a strange way to behave. Well, I think he must have.
All right. I'll leave you.
Sorry?
Okay. So, but I've already talked to them and they denied it. Let's see what changes now.
Gentlemen, forgive me for disturbing you again.
A little prob.
They are.
Nor
Are you sure there are no Amazon Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt? Because I have just interviewed the station master and the paleontologist, and what they said really didn't convince me that there wasn't any here.
we are quite definite on this point. There are no Sauvignon plants growing in Barockstadt.
You see, miss, the Amazon Forest Sauvignon is a.
That's right. Conditions that are very.
Difficult, but not impossible. For
Your garden?
Oh, the garden. Well, if there was one, it would be only a little garden hidden behind the station.
He would take very good care of it, too. Everything would grow marvelously if we were able to cultivate it at all.
and we would be proud as punch. And we wouldn't
What's the paleo...
without him and without his laboratory. How would we make?
And it would be good wine indeed.
Oh, yes, a delightful balm to soothe away our long hours of toil and our heavy responsibilities.
We would wait impatiently every.
So, if I have understood you correctly,
Sauvignon
there are
plants
indeed
are-
Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt. They are cultivated in a
enjoying
garden behind the station, then turned into wine by the paleontologist's loving care, and finally, the pleasure of tasting.
Miss, you do go.
We never said.
We were talking in the conditional.
So, what...
You would
Yes, if you would be so kind as to keep it a secret.
That's right, nothing so grandiose as a business. Otherwise, we'd be liable to be fined.
Don't worry, I have no...
Just a bunch of drunkard professors.
Here we are.
Already?
And
Okay, back to the station master, I guess. I mean, the game is okay so far, but I was actually hoping that there would be some puzzles. I guess trying to figure out what to do next is kind of a puzzle, but I want to try solving something. Maybe in later games there would be actual puzzles, or maybe later in this game.
excuse me,
That's it.
you have been playing with me, haven't you? You knew...
Well, I would never.
You don't have to lie to me. I know all about it. You and the rectors are in cahoots, and the professor's lab has been turned into a distillery. You both...
Smuggling racket. Hey, lady, you're going a bit far there. Just a little on the side. But
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Aren't you worried about the reputation of this fine university?
but we haven't done anything wrong.
Can you open the gate to the garden?
Sure.
I mean, you could have just asked for some grapes. I think you only need a little amount to give to the birds near the ladder.
There you are. Please feel free to visit the garden at your leisure. And there was one thing. I'm not a liar. Not really. Just,
I understand.
thanks.
Okay. Sleep, you stupid birds. Excuse me.
Impossible to reach it.
It's impossible. Climb up on the thing. So there's an item that I probably haven't found yet. My nose is starting to itch again. I thought I'd be okay for this entire stream. Hopefully, it doesn't get worse. Let's talk to the captain. And then I'll talk to to the couple on the boat.
Yeah, miss, please, excuse me.
Yes?
You know, I want to apologize for our little misunderstanding. I brought you a bottle of wine. Barakstadt.
I'm very
Good luck on your...
Thank you.
Probably use this to. Can I use this to bribe the professors or something?
I'm sorry.
What can I...
All these birds in the stick.
No ordinary station.
I can well.
You know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is...
It wasn't. You have.
Oh, what?
Why not? Eat. I won't.
Welcome to...
Hey there. My husband say. Have you gone down to take a look? Wait. I hope. I mean, I just met with the university rectors, and they ordered me to remove my train. We know nothing. Your generosity. I'll leave.
Yes.
Okay, what do I need to do now? Before I go back to the university, I'm just gonna check the garden again. I feel like I might have missed something there. Maybe I hurried. Maybe I hurried back too much after getting the grapes.
I don't need that for the.
So stupid. I correctly remembered the layout of the area. I should actually go here and then here. Excuse me. Yeah, I need to find the key. Okay, I'm going back to the university now. I can't seem to find anything anymore in the train station area, so I'm gonna head back. I'll try talking to this guy again. Maybe he has something better to say now, but I doubt it.
Hello.
Hey, baby, just hey.
Listen, kid.
What am I supposed to do now?
Professor.
What is it you want to know, miss?
What would you say about seeing
Sorry?
No point.
I'll just double check if some of the doors have already opened.
No point. It's locked.
I'll see if I can give the wine to the professors, and if they give me back something. Okay, no, I can't bribe them. But I'll see if they have they have something new to say.
Gentlemen, for
A little.
They are.
Nor
can you
we
could I
Out of the question.
Before.
here we are.
Already?
Thank you.
and thank you.
Actually, maybe maybe I get to keep the wine and place it on the shelf in the train. And let's check the library again.
Hello.
Shh.
I'm
Can't you
what do you
not?
Professor?
Would you?
I don't think this guy does anything to progress the quest. I think he's just there so that you can't use the ladder anymore and uh, get to the shelf that I had access earlier to. I need to find something to reach the Amazon cuckoo egg in on the top of the ladder. Let's try upstairs. I'm like this guy here. Mm, I'm starting to nod off, doze off. It's probably locked still.
No point.
So the professors, all of them, the ones in the like council and Professor Pons, they're not doing anything for me anymore. They're not giving me items or additional dialogue, or maybe I just didn't talk to them about all of the options earlier. But I don't think I think they're gonna respond to the other questions like Hans, train, money. They'll probably still respond the same way. Maybe I need to talk to the professor about the mission.
Do ex-
Uh,
What is it you...
Please do excuse my persistence, Professor. Pity.
When I...
no, that's just.
I'll
Oh,
leave you
that's
in.
the
Sorry?
same dialogue as earlier. Go here.
No point. It's locked.
I don't know what to do now. I mean, I've talked to everyone here. Also checked everyone out in the train side. Okay, starting to. I'm starting to really. I'm not even dozing off anymore. I'm just going into like sort of a deep sleep already. And I guess that's dozing off also, but I can't even like finish my trains of thought anymore. No, I'm gonna go talk to Oscar, see if I can get anything new from him.
Everything else.
Yes, Kate.
The university authority.
They have a.
Hey,
The problem.
what else? Oscar?
Right.
Oscar?
In a while.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Can I use these? Sorry, one sec. Okay, so I am in a slump right now. I can't seem to figure out what to do next. But the only lead I have is, or the only task that, well, actually, there are still two things that or three things that I need to do. One is to fix the bandstand. One is to get the egg from the top of the ladder. And I need to get money from, or for the boat captain, but that's connected to the bandstand. Once I get that working, the professors will pay me.
I'm sorry to disturb.
What can I...
But in order to get, uh, but in order for the professors to pay me, I need to fix the band. And in order to do that, I think I need the egg. Mm.
I feel like
Hey,
I won't.
welcome.
I also need the key uh for the like panel here. I'm trying to think where I can find it.
That looks broken. I need a key. That looks broken.
I'll try calling them again. Maybe I can get someone to answer now. Six.
Welcome to the East Block Control Center. If you are using the Haltenberg lock, if you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to lower the water level, press 2. You want to confirm? Your request has been logged.
Um, I'll try to raise the water level. See if that works.
Welcome to the East Block Control. Your Your combat.
Number sign.
If you are using the. If you want to raise the. You want to raise. To confirm your choice, press stop. Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently on holiday.
Ah,
And no
okay.
replacement is
Please
available.
operate the lock system manually.
I need a key.
The station master probably has the key. Maybe. I'll try talking to the station master again.
I'm sorry.
What can I...
I don't.
Now, wait a second. I never really...
Or
Oh, no.
I've just. Absolutely.
Well, I see.
But it's like I say, the springs are unwound.
The locomotive's engine might not work. It's true, but...
It's a possibility.
Nothing. It's just an idea. Anyway,
I feel.
hey.
The name.
Oh,
I've just been.
I thought they said...
Absolutely. I've got enough worries.
Well, I see.
But it's like I say, the springs are unwound.
The locomotive's engine might not work. It's true.
It's a possibility, I suppose.
Nothing.
I won't just.
Welcome to...
I'm gonna talk to the couple. Maybe they'll give me something if I give them the wine. I don't think it'll work, but I mean, I need to do something to progress. But before I forget, I'll let's save the game. Okay, they're not accepting the wine.
Hey there!
Good.
My hospital. I just met with the university rectors, and they ordered me to win or not that your generosity. I have a little problem with my lock, but if the locks were open, would it be okay to tow my train then?
¿Por qué no?
It's possible. I'll leave you.
Yes.
All leads back to the money.
I'm sorry to.
What can I...
It seems that you're superior. I feel like
Hey.
I've just been. Absolute.
Well, the locomotive... no.
all these. I could. Was I see? You have.
Oh, what?
Why not? You cool.
Was
I won't.
welcome.
Wine bottle. I mean, no one's looking for wine. And I tried giving it to the professors, and none of them would accept it. Hmm, I'm missing something. I need something. I need it. I think I need to trigger someone's dialogue. Like, I need to ask for help.
Professor.
What is it?
What would you say about Please do excuse my persistent pity.
When I.
I'll leave you in.
Sorry?
Okay, not from him. Maybe from the Council of Professors. Excuse me. And I found a book on
Gentlemen,
mushrooms, but I
forgive
haven't
me
found
for disturbing you
anyone
again, but I have a little
who's
problem.
looking for it.
A little problem.
They are.
Nor
And I also haven't found any of those mushrooms that's described in the book.
Can you
Miss?
we can.
If you don't mind.
could I possibly leave the train in the station for one more day?
Out of the.
Before.
A deal.
Are you sure you want me to mend your bandstand?
It appears to me that you are in.
Don't think for a moment that our university.
It is currently the only. Here we are.
Already?
Thank you.
And
No dice, huh? What am I missing? What am I missing? Who needs the wine?
No point. Do excuse me, Professor.
What is it?
Please do excuse my pity.
When I...
What would you say? I'll leave you in.
Sorry?
No point.
Okay, so the only place that I haven't returned to yet is the one that leads to the large gate. I'm gonna have to go and check it out. Because I've been to everywhere else. Unless I am forgetting something. There's also nothing here.
Dan Foster isn't around to take your call right now, so please leave.
Everything.
Yes,
Oscar?
Russ,
Oscar?
you know.
Uh, Mechanized bird. I remember the station master saying something about it. I'm getting it to work again, but I don't know how to control it. what was I doing earlier? What did I plan? Oh yeah, yeah, no. Uh, I need to talk to the station master.
I'm sorry.
What the?
All these.
No ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of the prestigious University of Darmstadt Ornithological Collection. Over the years, this aviary has housed some of the most fantastic...
I can well believe.
And you know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony.
It wasn't a good.
A nightmare. You know, cuckoos lay their eggs in the nest and others...
I see what you mean. That's one.
The faculty declared the bird a protected species. If it wasn't for our mechanical eagle, we were sitting on a major ornithological catastrophe.
You have an automaton here?
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted on wings in the air. It passes through and swoops down to collect parasite eggs. But heck, the dang eagle's been out of order for several years. Impossible to collect the eggs myself.
Why not?
I can't climb up the gangway. I fell off it several months back, and I still have a pain in my spine. Not to mention the vertigo I've been getting.
You poor.
The worst thing is that the cuckoo eggs piling up in the nests. Soon the rector will get a notice.
I won't disturb you any longer.
Welcome to Bar...
Did he move?
Hello.
Hey,
Just.
hey, hey.
Listen.
No. It's just my imagination. Hmm. Mm. Shoot. 10 more minutes and then I'll probably end the stream now. So just to uh, end it at exactly, well, not exactly, but around 3 hours. I'll check upstairs again. Yeah. I can't think of anything. What did I miss?
No point.
Where am I supposed to go? What items did I miss? Excuse me. I guess I'll talk to everyone
Do
about all of the
Professor.
options.
What is it?
My train stopped in a peculiar
Ornithology is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede.
Are there? The Amher. Thank you very.
My
Sorry.
However, if
Arriving in Bar.
you
Oh. To set
you
your hands.
I'm not sure.
Can
yeah.
What?
Too much.
What? I'll leave you.
Sorry.
Professor.
What is it?
I would have loved.
No, hey. You prefer?
I have more important things to.
Everyone.
I'll leave.
Sorry.
Gentlemen, forgive.
No.
That idea of the station.
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from far away.
Do you remember Alec?
Absolutely.
A poison chalice, indeed.
Oh, yes, it.
That idea.
Oh.
Excuse.
Miss, indeed, the situation.
A train should first.
Does.
Free.
What? What? You mean.
Jen.
Can.
We can.
If.
Could I
Out
of. I haven't introduced.
Here,
All right, thank you.
And thank.
Hmm, shit. Shit. Okay, I think I have to end the stream now. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, starting to actually drool, and I'm sorry you had to see that. Anyway, uh, yeah, I gotta go get some sleep. And Diggs, if you're still there, thanks for watching the stream, and I hope you have a nice day. Wait, actually, before I forget, I need to save. Okay. Yeah. Again, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.